Kia ora, and welcome to Tuesday's Economy Watch, where we follow the economic events and trends that affect New Zealand. I'm David Chaston, and this is the international edition from interest.co.nz. And today we lead with news. Trump and Vance are attempting to roll back their aggression in the face of ugly financial market reactions and firm Chinese pushbacks. That cheered Wall Street and American investors, but others are watching the risks mount and have pushed precious metals prices up sharply. Meanwhile, China said their exports rose 8.3% in September from a year ago. This is a faster expansion than the 4.4% August growth and took the monthly level to $329 billion, the most in 7 months. And this was despite a 27% slump in exports to the US. Chinese exports grew modestly to Japan and Korea, but to some key markets they rose more than 10%, like to Taiwan, up 11%, ASEAN countries up 14%, the EU also up 14%, and to Australia up 11%. China raised their exports to New Zealand by more than 17% and brought 2.6% more from us. It is a pretty impressive performance, it has to be said. Of course, we don't have any American data to compare it with. Their last data is for August that showed exports fell 1.4% from the US from a year ago. American disengagement is a unique opportunity for China, who so far are a net winner. And it may get worse for the US. Their farm products are being substituted by other markets. Australia is a clear winner. And China's rare earth export restrictions will put a growing share of American technology in a tough spot. Of course, it may also drive innovation in the US to other components, but so far there's little evidence of that happening at the scale needed. American companies seem to be just waiting for another taco moment. But it is not all good in China. A new survey of local economists point out a clear slowing. In India, their CPI inflation fell to 1.5% in September, down from 2.1% in August and below the expected 1.7%. This is their lowest inflation rate since June 2017. It is also below their central bank's 2% lower tolerance limit under its inflation targeting framework. Leading the rate lower were food prices that fell 2.3%, the largest decline since the record 2.7% fall in December 2018. This year's Nobel Prize in Economics has been awarded to 3 economists from Israel, France and Canada, whose investigations showed that sustained economic growth does in fact come from innovation and, quote, creative destruction, unquote. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.07%, up 2 basis points from this time yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $4,110 an ounce, up $94 from yesterday. Silver is now just under $52 an ounce, up proportionally more, but that may have more to do with a short squeeze in the London market. American oil prices are up 50 cents, at just on $59.50 a barrel, while the international Brent price is just under $63.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now just under 57.4 US cents, up a bit more than 10 basis points from yesterday. But against the Aussie, we're down 40 basis points at 87.9 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're up 30 basis points at 49.6 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just over 61.9, up 10 basis points from yesterday. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $114,683 and up 0.4% from this time yesterday. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been low at just under plus or minus 0.9%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. We'll do this again tomorrow.